Hi everybody, welcome back to Jimmy's First Gen Mini Rescue. I'm Jimmy, and this is not a mini. This is a 2013 Mercedes Sprinter passenger model, the 170, which is the long one, and it's the high roof version with the rooftop air condition, so it's like 9.5 feet tall. Anyway, I'm gonna read today's fortune, and then I'm gonna show you what I gotta do on the van. But first I wanna say Happy New Year to everybody. This is the first video for the new year in the mini, on the mini channel, and it's not a mini, so there we go. We know it's gonna be a crazy year, right? Anyway, let's get the fortune out, and then I'll tell you what's up. It says, you deserve to have a good time after a hard day's work. Okay, I don't know about that. I think I'm at the age where I need to work smarter, not harder. So, but yeah, I need a good time. Anyway, let me tell you what's going on with this van. Every January, she's due for inspection here in Virginia. We have annual vehicle inspections. This one, however, has a little bit of moisture in the headlights. It's a little bit worse on the driver's side than it is the passenger side. And that will not pass inspection. This happened about, I'd say about 6 or 7 years ago. The same thing on the driver's side. It had moisture in the headlights. These are the original headlights. Again, 2013. So what I have to do is remove the grille here, then remove this trim piece here, the colored body panel piece, and then I can remove the headlight, take all the lights out, the physical bulbs out, dry out the inside. Now I'll pour alcohol in there, rubbing alcohol, swish it around. Alcohol dissipates water. And then I'll use a heat gun on low setting to blow hot air through and completely dry it out. I'll do those steps inside the house once I have the headlights removed. I'll dry it out. Then what I will do is take, so it looks like, I'll take some probably 4200 clear. I might have to go to the marine store to buy some. I don't know if I have clear, but 4200 is a sealant, silicone sealant stuff. The 4200 is removable. The 5200 not so removable, but it's a 3M product. Not at all sponsored. It's just what I use on the boat back there. For anything above the water line that needs to have a watertight seal, but you still want to be able to remove it for whatever reason. And then anything below the water line on the boat is a 5200. So, but that's not needed on here. That's overkill. So that's the thing. I'm going to bring you in close and show you the moisture. It's right up here in the turn signal section, not the actual headlight section. However, it still won't pass inspection. So that being said, let me show you what it is and then show you how I got to remove it. Okay, you can see just right up in here, there's a hazy moisture. And that's the turn signal, but we'll go to that's the passenger side. Here's the driver's side. So you can see the moisture there. So to remove it, there's about 4 of these. They're T25s, plastic though. 4 in the grill, and then these are T30 for the headlight, but also behind here there's a T30 behind here, and then some clips. So I'll be getting those off. The orange cord is my battery tender, which I have a dual stage battery tender, so it stays plugged up when I'm not using the van. And there's the battery tender, because the main battery is under the floor of the driver's seat here. That's the main battery and starting battery. And the auxiliary battery is there. So let's get this disassembled. Okay, I got the front off, headlights here. I'm gonna go in the house, remove the bulbs actually from the headlights, and throw me some alcohol in there, and then use a heat gun, dry it out, and prepare. And then I'll have to run to the marine store to get some 4200 clear. However, I want to show one thing that I did on this van that a lot of people, if you have this van, you know the horn, the original horn sounds like a baby horn. I mean, for the size of the vehicle, I mean, look at the size of the vehicle. It's got a horn that sounds like it would belong in a Volkswagen Beetle from the 60s. Beep, you know. So I added 2 more horns, one here and one over there, behind that wire there. I added those 2 horns to go with this horn, and now it is super duper loud. Those horns are actually horns that are for a Mini Cooper. Those of you who drive Mini Coopers, you know you have a loud horn, and it's a dual horn. So I added my own. Anyway, all right, I'm gonna go and take the bulbs out of here, dry this out, and go run to the store and get some 4200. It's been a minute since I've been in this workshop with you guys. However, the other day I was going through CVS, walking through, and I saw this calendar, and I just had to get it. The reason being is that 2 of the cars on here I owned, or you know. So my first car ever was this. This is a 65, however mine was a 64.5 Mustang. Straight 6-cylinder, 3-speed car, 170 car, cubic inches. Anyway, so that was my first car. I kept that car for 13 years. Then we moved to California. The car kind of died. The rear end blew out. I needed a car. I was driving past a lot, and I saw a 1970 Barracuda. We had the Barracuda. This is a Cuda, which is the sportier model. However, we bought the Barracuda, which was 318 with an automatic, and we kept that car the 3 years we were living in California. And then when we got stationed in Hawaii in the Navy, we couldn't take the car with us. I sold the car. Fast forward, we moved here to Virginia. When I first got here, I found another one, 70 Plymouth Cuda. This one was a true Cuda with a 340 engine. Kept that car, drove it around for 2 years, rebuilt the engine, and then right before they brought out the reimagined Challenger, the new Challenger, I put the car in the market, sensing that, you know, the price was going to go up on an original, which it did. I put the car on the market, and the next day, someone from Pennsylvania, drove down with a trailer and paid me for the car. I'm not going to say how much, but it was 5 to 6 times more than I paid for the car. So I was very happy with the sale. Sure, it'd be nice to have it now again, but we're past that. So that was a 340 car. I hope he's still enjoying it, but yeah. So anyway, so walking past, I had to get this calendar, you know. So anyway, that's it. Just a little quick one. So now let's get back to fixing these headlights on this van. Okay, what I did was cleaned out the inside, poured some alcohol inside, got it all out. I let it air dry for a little while. Now I'm gonna blow it with my heat gun, and I also, the seals around here, I'm gonna wipe them down again, and also the seals that hold I can't get it apart. Well, I guess this one is good. However, there we go. I'm gonna check the seals around these bulbs also. And clean around those without touching the bulb. Quite honestly, I can see a little pinch of the rubber O-ring that's on here. So it could be that that's where moisture is getting in. However, I'll just clean and wipe it out. Okay, here's where I'm at. The headlights are out. I put the alcohol in them. I wiped down all of the O-rings and gaskets and everything. I'm gonna leave the headlights out for a couple of days. Just me. I'm gonna leave the headlights out for a couple of days. I've got them sitting over my heater registers in the house so that when the heat is on, they'll be running hot air through the headlights. So that way, in a couple of days, they'll definitely be bone dry. I'll put the backs back on them and reinstall them. I have an appointment on the 10th of January to get this van inspected. Even though it's not technically due till February, but I try to keep it even with my registration. And last year I was late. They couldn't get me in until February, so I'll try to get back on track. For instance, the Mini that's here, the registration is due in May and the inspection is due in May. That's one way I use to keep track of all of the different vehicles. So anyway, that's it for now. So in a couple of days, I'll probably do another little short video of reassembling the front end of this van. Like I said, on the 10th of January, she goes in the morning for an inspection. So anyway, that's it. I'd like to thank y'all for watching, comments, subscribing. I have a couple of followers in Japan, and I reached out to them due to their earthquakes. My heart and hopes and prayers and everything go with those people there. And yeah, I want to thank y'all for watching. And like always, have fun with your minis, even when it's not a mini.